I'm speaking for Nipponzan Myohoji, which is a Buddhist order. And right now, today, they're praying for no more war, no more nuclear weapons, no more violence of any kind. And how do I say? Nipponzan Myohoji, they've been walking since Fuji here in Japan and in America. And Inochi no Kochi, which is this peace walk, just finished. They started in Hokkaido and walked all the way through Japan from one nuclear power station to the next, and each all the way through, along with places that they're planning on building nuclear power plants and praying and, sharing their message to everyone they meet, that their nuclear weapons and nuclear energy and nuclear power stations are all the same. Nuclear power station is just a slow killer, and a nuclear bomb is just instant. And there are many facets to a nuclear power station involving uranium mining, which is usually most likely from indigenous people's lands, because a lot of their rights are taken without anyone's noticing. And so the land is dug up and uranium ore is pulled out, and when that uranium ore starts to break down, it breaks down so quickly that it transforms the cells in our body too quickly for our evolution, and it starts to pollute, it starts to go into the water, it goes into the soil, it goes into the air, basically it goes into everything, so all life. And these indigenous people's lands, their voice is not being heard, so people from the outside, people who know about nuclear energy, who know about all this data, have gone into these native land and spoken with them and trying to help their voice come out and help their communities heal so that this doesn't have to happen anymore. So it's gone from native people's soil to many different, it's not just digging up and then a nuclear power station. There are many facets, many different kinds of buildings, and many different, I don't know too much about it, but I know from what I've heard that there's many transformations of how you get to plutonium and to a nuclear bomb, or even to nuclear energy. In a nuclear power station, 17% is used for electricity. Only 17%. The rest of it goes into being able to function, and the water that comes in to cool these radioactive isotopes, to cool this radioactive matter, is brought back into the water and warms the water by so much more, killing the life that's in there by just a minute degree. The life can be destroyed, and this is happening very quickly, too quickly, that people are not noticing. And so here we have Nipponzan Myohoji, not just monks and nuns, but people, everyday people who are wanting to speak out and pray and walk. By walking, step by step, we can share the message that we need to speak up, that we need to appreciate the life that we have right now. Even though many of these disasters have happened, even though Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Fukushima, every nuclear power plant right now is emitting this radiation, and there are tests happening right now all over the world. And if we just share with each other this information, if we create community, even if it's cross culture and cross families and cross lands, by walking long distance, we can do it slowly, but we can. So, Namu-myoho-renge-kyo.